Lead a one-man revolution from your armchair, talking cliches to listeners that aren't there. You call it warfare, but your wars aren't fair. If they were, there'd be suicide bombers in arms fairs.
YouTube salute! Monday Mail Day number 3. We're back. Hope everybody's having a great day. I'm doing great, man. Can't complain. Quarantine. Got things to do. Got money on my mind, property on my mind, wealth on my mind, but everything else, I'm healthy, I'm living, and I'm blessed by the universe. So if you're new to my channel, man, thumbs up the video. Click the subscribe button, hit the bell icon to be notified when I upload new content and go live. Also, if you haven't had a chance to vote, cast your vote for Kofi's Hip Hop Hall of Fame. The link is in the description. So the first question comes from Mr. Ray. Mr. Ray says, did you ever watch the Joe Rogan podcast with Daryl Davis? He's a black musician that has met Klan members and even got some to give it up. That guy is really interesting. Mr. Ray, I appreciate you so much. Yes, I did watch some of it, not all of it. I had to do something that day. I think, I went to dinner with my wife at that time. But I remember you mentioned that to me in the live stream that time. I was like, okay, I'm gonna check it out. Yeah, that was actually interesting how Daryl Davis actually got the Klan members to like not switch over, but more like understand what he was talking about. So I was like, wow. But one thing I noticed, it's like there's people out there, if you know how to articulate and you know how to actually say what you say, like I remember this woman I used to talk to, she said, there's a certain frequency in everybody's voice. Sometimes it can resonate with people. It's just like almost like a radio station. You're turning to find the tune. Remember back in the day with the AM and FM, and you'll hear the static. When you find the right station, it's clear. So sometimes people can talk, but you might not be able to pick up the sound, but the certain airwaves can connect. That's my analogy. Next question. Cliff Booth, salute. Who do you think is lyrically better, Canibus or Eminem? I've got Canibus. What's your opinion? Canibus by far is way better than Eminem. Eminem had a better career as far as a lot of things he's done with Shady Records, Aftermath. He signed in G Unit. I got Griselda now, his own albums. You got his fanboys out here thinking he's the best thing since sliced bread. But when you think about Canibus, Canibus was blackballed. He was blackballed. And it all started with the LL Cool J 4321 verse. From there, it was never the same because I felt like even though I knew Canibus was standing up for himself, it was just too much to go against. It's like you trying to fight the police station and you know you're not going to win. You might be able to sue. You might be get some money, but you're not going to beat them head up on a head up fake. They're not going to fight fair. So I felt that he was blackballed and he always released decent albums, but he's a lyrical monster. Now, when it comes to bar by bar, Canibus is probably like the best lyricist as far as when it comes to lyrics only. Nobody can't see him. There's a couple of other MCs out there that we can say that probably in that, that status, that stratosphere. But yeah, I think Canibus is better than Eminem to me. Not because he's black, it's because I'm just going off skill set. That's it. Thank you, Cliff. Next question, Lucky. He said, and who are your most overrated, underrated rappers of all time? Let's start with the most overrated. If you think about overrated, I'm going to say Nelly is overrated. Yes, he is overrated. Who else we have? Let's go down the list. Damn. Blueface, he's overrated. Yes, he's overrated. We have who's on this list that I can feel that's overrated? I mean, I'm trying to think from the past, present, and the future as far as people that's being overrated. I mean, there's so many people that I like I said, I'll be like, I don't bump that person music only because it doesn't do nothing for me. As far as like Mac 10 is overrated to me. He is overrated. For real, by far. So Nelly, Mac 10, Blueface, a lot of these new clowns are overrated. They don't have no substance. They don't have no substance, whatever, and they ain't doing nothing too much as far as making hip hop better. Um, Lil Wayne is overrated to me. Yes, he is. I don't like Lil Wayne. I never cared for Lil Wayne. He's overrated by far. And yeah, so I'm gonna go to the underrated artists. Underrated rappers. Razcast is underrated. Um, Cool Keith is underrated. Cormega is underrated. Inspector Deck of Wu Tang is underrated. Trey D of the East Siders is underrated. Yes, he is to me. Um, let's see. Um, damn. Dave East is an underrated rapper. Um, Buckshot is underrated. Buckshot, yes, he's underrated. Um, Damn, this is a good one, but I love it though. Um, damn, damn. This is, I mean, underrated. I'm trying to go back and forth. Um, Freeway, Freeway is a dope rapper, but I felt like he never got his real props. He's underrated. Gilly the Kid, cause he wrote for Lil Wayne, and if I can pick another person, I will probably pick. If I can pick somebody else, who would I pick? Oskino of State Property from Philadelphia. He's underrated. He never had his breakthrough, but very underrated. One of the best lyrical monsters of Rockefeller Records, but has never got a chance. And he had some great hits. He had some fire mixtapes. So those are my underrated and overrated rappers of all time, as far as I can think of my hand. All right, so we have another question from Mr. Ray. He said, who are some of your heroes and idols? Okay, great question. Some of my heroes, let's start. My father, Tefford Hope Sr. You probably like, ain't your name Kofi? Yes, but I had an African naming ceremony several years ago, and I changed my name to KofiOseiNtonni. Yeah, so my father, Tefford Hope Sr. Malcolm X, I read the autobiography of Malcolm X, and that changed my life. Huey P. Newton, my grandfather, Cleo Hope. I love a lot of things he told me. It made me positive. One of my uncles, Nate, showed me a lot of things in the streets. I appreciate him and kept me grounded. Some of my mentors, I want to say Dr. Claybrook, Dr. Justin Gamage. One of my friends that died in 2004, he was one of my heroes. His name is Eric Peavy, and I looked up to him. That guy was everything to me as far as what a leader was, and I appreciate him so much to this day. Now, idols, as far as like people in the hip hop industry or entertainers, Al Iverson, he was one of my heroes. Champ Bailey, playing football cornerback of the Denver Broncos and Redskins at that time. Mike Tyson, definitely Mike Tyson. I love Mike Tyson. Will Smith, as far as what he was doing as far as acting and maybe with his family. I'm not saying everything I agree, but there's some positive things. I love what he was doing. Chadwick Boseman, Denzel Washington. Those are some of the people. Now, some people in the community that I look up to, that some of my heroes. There's going to be my play brother, Justin Blakely. He's one of my heroes. My homeboy that's in jail, Baby Smokey. He's one of my heroes because of things he's went through. Some of my homies right now, Baby Queet. You know, he's a person I respect of how he's changed his life and the things he overcame. And it's just a lot of people, I love their stories. Like, you don't have to just be in the industry or be known. It's just people from the streets. Some people that really went there. They don't brag about themselves. That take care of their family. They take care of their business. And they do what they got to do. I think some of the best heroes and idols I love are people who are quiet who are silent, who don't brag about themselves. They take care of their families. They love their wives. They love their children. They love themselves. They keep their health up. Those are my heroes and idols. Those are my major heroes and idols to me because those people don't get enough recognition. And because people don't know who they are, and that's fine, but I respect those people. When I see those people, I salute those people for real. And I always say thank you for your existence. So I just want to say thank you for your existence. So I want to name some of my friends that I know that I respect and I look up to them. Joey Mendez, I'm shouting you out. Justin Blakely, I'm shouting you out. Sharif Ford, I'm shouting you out. LaBoyce Gladden, I'm shouting you out. Charles Robertson Cheese, I'm shouting you out. Dre Green, I'm shouting you out. Cortez Harris, aka Scoop, I'm shouting you out. Baby Gino, I'm shouting you out. Baby Queet, I'm shouting you out. Mickey Adams, I'm shouting you out. Little Chip, I'm shouting you out. You know, it's just people I look up to that's doing positive things and they just doing it. They don't want no recognition. They making it happen. Markel Reed, I'm shouting you out. Jared Dent, I'm shouting you out. Those are people that I respect. My mom, yes. Jean Hope, I'm shouting you out. So I thank these people. I love these people. And I appreciate these people. Thank you. Next question. Let's see. Lucky, another question said, do you ever think lyrical rap will be back fully in the mainstream? If so, or why not? I don't think lyrical rap will be back in the mainstream no time soon. Maybe in the next lifetime, because you got these record labels that's going to actually push this negative, you know, this negative things about music, and they're going to actually showcase that more than just, you know, bars and not just lyrics, but more about the message. You know, they want to actually, you know, dilute rap with bad things and put in pollution that we shouldn't hear, but it gives the children no hope and it stirs them off their path. So I don't see that. But we have another question. I'm sorry for Lucky. He asked me about Dave East's skill set and his best project. One of his best projects was Karma too to me. I love Dave East. He's an underrated artist too. And who are my best rappers of this generation? My best rappers of this generation that I've heard so far and I love, I'm going to go down the list and they're not in order, okay? So we'll start with Kendrick Lamar. We'll start with J. Cole. We'll start with Meek Mill. We'll start with Dave East. We'll start with, let's see. And we talking about the young group of people that's doing it. Griselda is holding it down, especially Benny the Butcher and Conway the Machine. They're holding it down. So Rock Marciano is dope. Locksmith is dope. Dave from the UK is dope as hell. And shout out to E for putting me on him. You know, we have some dope artists that's out, and I'm very happy that, you know, Absol, super dope. Daylight is super dope. John Connor is super dope. RJ Payne is super dope. So the list goes on and on and on. I'm just thankful. So it's just, yeah. That's all I can say as far as the of the rappers of this generation. So that's me. Is there any more questions before I think? Let me see. Let's see. Okay, this will be the last question. This is from Lucky. People are always debating on the timeline on Twitter of who's better lyrically between Dave East and Benny the Butcher, and people have different opinions on this. Some think Dave and some think Benny, but who do you think is better and why? All right, I'm gonna be honest with you. Dave East can tell better stories. I never heard Benny the Butcher tell a story yet. So I'm gonna give Dave East that edge of when it comes to storytelling. But I think as far as like when it comes to like lyrical wordplay, when it comes to like craftsmanship, as far as the bars, I think Benny edges Dave out. I believe that. But Dave can tell some great stories. Dave can hold his own. Don't get me wrong. He's a lion. But I really believe Benny is coming for his title. Benny's coming for Dave East's title. I think he might take it, especially he's knocking out all these projects and is releasing. And Dave, Dave is dropping music. Don't get me wrong, but I believe Benny is going to take Dave East's title sooner or later. So that's all the questions for Monday Mail Day number 333. Like I said, if you have questions, please, I'm gonna always put a notification in the community tab as far as like the icon picture of Mailbox Monday. You can leave your questions right there. You can always email me your questions. My email's in the description. So that's how you can actually get your questions through. I can ask anything about hip hop, rap, movies, my personal life, sports, doesn't matter, health. I'm going to always answer those questions. Shout out to all the subscribers. Shout out to my new subscribers, the viewers, the haters. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Hope everybody's doing well with your health. Take care of yourself, man. Get yourself going. Everything's good on my end. The channel is growing. Positive things is coming. And I wish you nothing but the best. I send positive energy your way. And like I said, man, more things is coming for the channel. The channel is going to grow. The channel is going to get better. I'm not changing up the formula. The formula is going to stay the same. I'm just going to incorporate more things to make the channel better so I can see everybody happy at the end of the day. But if you ever have any questions, comments, concerns, you can always just email me and say if anything you want to see with the channel. I have no problem listening to you and maybe even taking you up and maybe doing something with the channel and maybe experimenting. So post your comments below. Hope smash Black Panther the like button. Subscribe to my channel. Click the bell icon to be notified when I upload new content and go live. If you'd like to support and donate to the channel, I have Patreon. Patreon.com/KofiUniverse. Venmo, CashApp, PayPal, Streamlabs, everything's in the description. Until next time, peace.